Alrighty guys, welcome to our NHL video here today for Sunday, January 8th, 2023. And if you find yourself enjoying this video here today, please feel free to give it a thumbs up by smashing that like button. You have no idea how much I'd appreciate that. Really helps the channel out, spikes that algorithm so more people can find me. And if you haven't done so already, please feel free to hit that subscribe button because I would love to connect with you on a daily basis. Now, for those of you who don't know, my name is Brock Page. I've been doing sports picks for free on YouTube since 2016. And if you want to see which one of these free picks on my videos that I'm actually betting on personally, you may want to think about signing up for a membership on my website. It's at patreon.com/BrockPage. And I'll include a link for that site in the description section below. You're probably wondering what the difference is between what I do on my website and what I do here on YouTube. Well, what I do here on YouTube is I'll handicap the entire slate of games in any given sport, side, and total. And what I do on my website is I actually share with you which one of these free picks on my videos that I'm actually betting on personally. And with that, guys, let's go ahead and dive into some free content. We're going to take a look at the Canucks at the Jets, 3 o'clock Eastern puck drop. Winnipeg's -185, total 6.5. Connor Hellebuyck for the Jets, Spencer Martin for Vancouver. And as much as Spencer Martin has struggled this year, he certainly does win games. The netminders 11-7 this year through 18 starts. And a lot of that is thanks to these high-powered offensive lines. The Canucks are scoring more goals a game on the road than most clubs in the West. Bo Horvat's 5th in the NHL in goals with 28 of them. Meanwhile, Elias Peterson and Andrei Kuzmenko, as they have 17 goals apiece, respectively. Now they're facing a Winnipeg team on the other side of things who has trouble getting out of the blocks early in games. These guys are scoring fewer first-period goals a game at home than most clubs in the West. When it comes to offensive production, the Jets have been held to 3 goals or less in 6 out of their last 9. Now, total-wise, Winnipeg saw their last 5 straight at the Canada Life Center stay under the line. As a matter of fact, the Jets went 10-0 to the under in their last 10 contests at any location. Meanwhile, Vancouver saw 6 out of their last 10 meetings with Winnipeg stay under the total. So if you're into historical trends, plenty of unders to go around. I'm going to lean toward Vancouver, +1.5, under 6.5 goals. Next game, Panthers Stars, 3:30 p.m. East. Dallas is -130, total 6.5. Jake Oettinger for the Stars, Sergei Bobrovsky for Florida. Now, Bobrovsky's having a pretty tough year in the net. Out of 21 starts this season, he got the W only 9 times. He also has a goals against average in the 3s, along with an .895 save percentage. If that ain't bad enough, the Panthers are traveling quite poorly this year. These guys are winning only 38% of their road games. They're also scoring only 2.9 goals a game away from home. Now they're facing a Dallas club who's been very tough to score against themselves. These guys allow only 2.7 goals a game. They also have Jake Oettinger in the crease, who's 17-6 with a .920 save percentage. But it's not just all defense in Dallas. These guys certainly have a handful of scores. Jason Robertson has a team-high 26 goals. He's 4th in the league in points as well. Meanwhile, Joe Pavelski's a +25. He's 2nd in the league in plus-minus. When it comes to the total, Dallas has gone 12-6 to the over in the American Airlines Center. Meanwhile, Florida went 13-8 to the over in their travels. I'm going to lean toward the Stars, -130, over 6.5. Next matchup, Blue Jackets, Capitals, 5 o'clock Eastern start time. Washington's -350, total 6.5. Darcy Kemper for the Caps, Elvis Merzlikins for Columbus. Now, Elvis is arguably the worst goaltender in the league right now. He's got a goals against average close to 5, along with an .861 save percentage. Meanwhile, as a team, the Blue Jackets lost 8 out of their last 10. And they actually have just 2 wins on the road this year. That's right. Out of 15 contests away from Columbus, the Blue Jackets got the outright W only 2 times. Now, they're facing a Washington team who won 7 out of their last 10. And they certainly do a nice job keeping the puck out of the net. Caps allow only 2.7 goals a game in the Capital One Arena. And in addition to all that, they continue to get solid play out of goaltender Darcy Kemper. He's got a .256 goals against average with the Caps, along with a .916 save percentage. Now, total-wise, Washington saw unders against the likes of Nashville, the Rangers, and Winnipeg. Meanwhile, Columbus went 60% to the under in their road games this year themselves. I'm going to lean toward Washington -1.5, under 6.5. Next matchup, it is going to be Flames at the Blackhawks, 7 o'clock Eastern start time. Calgary's the $3 favorite, total 6 goals. Jacob Markstrom for the Flames, Alex Stalock for Chicago. And even though Stalock has given these guys chances to win, the Blackhawks have really struggled in their own building. Out of 22 contests in the United Center, Chicago got the W only 6 times. As far as the entire season is concerned, these guys have yet to reach double-digit wins this year. These guys have a league-low 9 wins on the season. Now they're facing a Calgary team who won 6 out of their last 9 themselves. And they're pretty tough to score against when they travel. They're allowing only 29 shots on goal a game on the road. Of course, Jacob Markstrom, he has 13 wins on the year in the net, along with 272 goals against average. Now, when it comes to the scoring, Chicago went 7-3 to the under in their last 10. Meanwhile, the Flames went 60% to the under in their last 10 themselves. I'm going to lean toward Calgary -1.5, under 6 in that tight window. And with that, guys, we're going to jump into our quick pick recap. I like Vancouver +1.5, under 6.5 goals. Give me Dallas -130, over 6.5. Washington -1.5, under 6.5 goals. And if you find yourself enjoying this video here today, please feel free to smash that heart button. And if you haven't done so already, please feel free to give me a follow. I'd love to connect with you on a daily basis. Give me Calgary -1.5, under 6. Arizona +1.5, over 6.5. Minnesota -1.5, over 6.5 goals. Toronto -1.5, under 6. With my next and final free pick, I'm going to lean toward Boston -1.5, over 6 goals. And with that, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on my website. And if you guys do end up getting a membership here today on patreon.com/BrockPage, you are going to get access to that membership for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you're also going to get access to all of my cheaper memberships absolutely free. They're going to be included with your purchase. But most importantly, guys, got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. With that said, guys, happy Sunday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.